What's going on? Welcome back to Planet Podcast. Today I'm going to pick up a segment that I haven't done in a while, which is reviews of some stuff that I really do enjoy watching. And this one is going to be no exception, The Boys. If you haven't seen The Boys, it's on Amazon Prime. It is just wrapped up season 3. And if you haven't seen any of it, don't watch the rest of this video just yet because it will contain spoiler alerts. Season 3 just wrapped up. The season finale was released on July 8th. And I took last night a little bit of time and watched it. And man, this entire season was just a banger from start to finish. The entire plot, the entire idea, the writing, the acting, all of the scenes, it was just so good. And I really did miss this show when it went off the air last season. And if you forgot how it ended with Homelander visiting his young son, Ryan, and kind of introducing himself to him. Meanwhile, Butcher has been trying to hide Ryan from Homelander this entire time. So that's kind of how that ended. And this season kicked off with an entirely different direction. The entire direction was let's kill Homelander. But the secret sauce to that was the Temp V, the temporary V that gave Butcher superpowers, right? It gave anyone who takes it 24 hours of superpowers. And the way that they incorporated all of the characters into this season was done very, very well. Butcher's character, solid. I liked I liked how they gave us a little bit more background on some of these guys, especially Frenchie. They gave him a lot. Huey got some background. We got a ton on Butcher. Really, all the characters got their own little limelight. Some notable things that were crazy. To me, the first 10 minutes of season 3, episode 1, was absolutely ridiculous that someone, first of all, thought of this scene, pitched it, wrote it down in such a vivid manner in which they pitched it to somebody, and they were like, oh, yeah, that seems like a good idea. And then they pitched it to the actors and filmed it and CGI'd it, and the whole scene was just absolutely ridiculous. The whole thought of this guy shrinking down and crawling inside someone's freaking penis and blowing him up with a sneeze is just crazy. But the whole series from beginning to end I felt like I needed more. 8 episodes just doesn't seem like enough. The guy who plays Homelander does a phenomenal job of playing this character. I just can't imagine that guy in real life being anywhat decent at all. How do you trust what this guy says in any regard? Man, that guy, he plays Homelander so well. Just this narcissistic person who can do no wrong and just really wants to be loved by everyone, and everyone is just so fearful of him. But a lot of that changes in this one. Some people are obviously still feared. They brought the Deep back. They introduced a bunch of other like little we'll call them mini soups because they weren't really a part of the show, but they were in there. So we had you had A-Train's adversary there, Blue Hawk. You had Gunpowder come back, making an appearance. You had several of these other soups that weren't really like main characters that still played a vital role in season 3. And obviously the introduction of Soldier Boy coming back into the fold, and a whole lot of backstory with Grace and Soldier Boy and how that whole thing unfolded with Vought. The whole thing was phenomenal, start to finish. And the way that they ended season 3, I don't know. I felt like semi anticlimactic, huge fight, but no real resolution to it. I would have liked to have seen somebody take the hit other than just Black Noir. And Black Noir biting it like that, I get it. Homelander just didn't want, he's basically burning every bridge around him. Homelander's going to go on his own. There's going to be nothing left of Vought at this point because people in the whatever world they're in, people have to look around and go, all right, well, someone's not telling us something. There's too much happening, right? They've blown up half the city, which doesn't really even seem to be that damaged. It's always a superhero kind of thing where they just destroy half a city, but no one seems to care. But it was, I would say, a little bit anticlimactic. I mean, Maeve coming in and getting her saving grace and trying to save everybody. How she doesn't die from that, I don't understand. What happens to Soldier Boy? Apparently you can't kill Soldier Boy, but they did capture him, put him back in the tube, so he's still out there with Grace doing whatever. She's gonna lock him up and do tests on him. Homelander just leaves with Ryan. So now he's going to raise Ryan to be a freaking psychopath, I guess. And Butcher's got, 12 months to live because of the temp V. Now, what I don't understand is, like, I get you don't like the soups, but doesn't it almost seem like the solution is just to give him back the V, right? That does seem like the best solution. Even with Kamiko, it seemed like that was the only solution that she could have to stay alive, is to give her back the V, and it worked. So why not give Butcher the V and just make him into a full-blown soup? Maybe you could do some good with it. His giving him basically the same powers as Homelander minus flight, from what we can tell, strength, laser eyes. Solid play, solid play. I feel like if they're really in that much peril, just give them back to V. Now, Maeve, I could see her not wanting to be a soup anymore, but that does seem like just the simplistic answer. We did see a lot of background on Butcher as to why he became the way he is. We got background on every character. So that was really really good to see as far as moving forward. I guess they do start filming the next season in August or September of this year. So hopefully we don't have to wait another year to get another season of The Boys. But I will say I really enjoyed the evolution of Huey throughout this series. Starlight, Frenchie, Kamiko, they all had pivotal roles in this entire show. It didn't really feel like any one character was a background character, and I did appreciate that. You had all of these guys really got to be stars in their own light. The only one who really got somewhat shafted was Maeve, I think, on this season, because she spent a lot of it just kept up. But through the plot, it does work. So I would like to see that going forward. Obviously, we have the crazy soup. Dog going crazy. The crazy soup's there, running to be vice president, which is going to be wild. So season 4 leaves a lot open to the imagination. And where do they go from here? Where does Vought go? Where does the team go? Obviously, they're gunning for her. They want to take out the head popper, but we'll see where it goes. So if you enjoyed this review of The Boys, if you haven't seen it, you have seen it, watch it, love it. Give me some other shows to watch, because it's going to be a kind of a boring summer. We don't have a whole lot going on. I am going to do reviews of Animal Kingdom. I'm going to do reviews of The Terminal List, phenomenal show, and possibly even Westworld. We're going to check out Westworld again. So until next time, check out the links below and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you later.